All right, what's up, y'all? Gonna get everything set up here, get tags out, and then we'll fire it up. We got 2 breaks back to back. All right. What up, Nate? All right, let me get set up. Let me get some tags. It's gonna take a second. Obviously, I went early a little bit on the live. What's up, Piazza? Let me see who I got here. See, Brett, Nate, Piazza, Christian. What's up, dude? Norton, Theron. Great. How we doing? Good thing is I can see the chat in my phone. So, all right, at Abraham, at Casey, at Jonathan, Lutzman, there he is, at D-Book, at DJ, okay, at Phil, getting tags out, Ryan, and I apologize if some of you might be only in break 2 and you get a tag. That might be on me, but I just want to let everybody know we live. And as soon as I get the tags, I'll read the names since the breaks are split. And I don't want there to be any confusion of who is in what break. Oh my gosh, I'm definitely going to show that off. Alright, I got Jonathan. Did I tag Derek? I don't think I did. Derek. Cool. Okie dokie. I think I got all the tags. Just looking really quick. This looks good. A couple people on X. We'll get those uploaded after. Let me check and see if... nope, he wasn't able to join yet. So... okay. Cool. So really quick, I'm going to read the teams for break 1, and then we're going to fire it up, all right? Appreciate you guys jumping in. Break 1, the Cardinals are going to Timothy in break 1 from X. He's from X. The Falcons are going to... Okay, I see you, Jonathan. The Falcons are going to James Fitzpatrick in break 1. Ravens, Abraham all day. Buffalo Bills, Theron all day. Casey Cobb for the Panthers all day. Struve, Bears, both breaks. That's all day. All day, both breaks. Nate K, you have the Bengals in break 1. Adam Norton, Browns, whole break. Dallas Cowboys, Jonathan Lutzman, 2X. D-Book, you have the Broncos in break 1. Lions are all Brett Struve. Packers are all Phil Spurley. Texans, all Brett Struve. Travis Bruinsma, all Colts. I don't know why I can't say anything consistently. I've literally made up 1,000 different ways to tell you guys how you have both spots of each break. So that's really, really weird, and that stood out to me. Nate, you have the Jags in break 1. John, you have the Chiefs in break 1. It's a new way of me telling people. Bruno, you have Raiders the whole time. Chargers go to Philbeck the whole time. Abraham, you have Rams both breaks. Piazza, Dolphins 2 times. Fitzpatrick, Vikings 2 times. Patriots 2 times. Brett Struve, Saints 2 times. Casey. Abraham, Giants 2 times and Jets 2 times. Derek Platt with the Eagles 2 times. Nate with the Steelers 2 times. Oliver, you have the 49ers 2 times. Corbin, Seahawks 2 times. Strickland, Tampa Bay 2 times. Titans 2 times to Brett Struve. And then the last Splitsky is Adam Norton. You have the Commanders in break 1. All right? That is the rundown. So hopefully you remember that. I'll be watching it as well on the side. I have the chat in my phone, so I'm going to kill it on my computer, and I will just take a look at the teams so that I know who has what where. And without further ado, you know how it is. I have to complicate myself, so I ran a double break. I never do this. And I figured, why the hell not? Because I had 2 Encore boxes. They're cheap. It's a cheap introduction to Optic in the group. So that's why we ran it this way. Probably a one-time thing, because I know that this is confusing and complicated. Let's get into it, y'all. Cheers, good luck. I hope we hit some uptowns and downtowns. Everybody else is hitting them. Last night, I pulled a God pack. This is a completely sealed, empty pack. It is sealed. There's an air bubble in there. Actually, that air came out. But it is sealed. So, that was cool. Nate, I honestly should just give this to you. I might auction it off, Nate, and I'll give you the proceeds. It's technically your pack. All right, pack number 1, our first value pack here. And these have been hot garbage until they're not. So, hopefully, this is where that starts. Good luck, everybody. Drop something in the chat if you have any questions, comments, concerns, and let's hit. There's Mason Smith. And this is all base. I don't go through the base on these. This is looking like a good color. Oh my gosh, it is the Bears. I thought it was. Torrey Taylor, unbelievable. Bears with the first velocity, and it's not the one we want. Pack number 2. Hope everybody's having a good Friday night. Wait, it's Saturday. Hope everybody's having a good Saturday night. Ready for Easter tomorrow. This is the same colors. Maybe we're going to go back-to-back Bears here. That was Jermaine Burton. Oh, it is the Texans. Jawar Jordan. I thought it was the Bears. I was like, holy crap, we did. All right, like I said, hot garbage. Let's get into the good stuff. The blasters have been amazing. The blasters have been amazing. We have not had any amazing blasters in our group yet. We've only fired off a few, but everything that I've seen everywhere is that these are amazing. I'm hoping to get some cases, because that would be, I think, a fun rip. Usually I do get some cases. I haven't had any luck yet, so I'll keep you posted on that. Can somebody throw something in the chat just so I can make sure I can still see it? I won't hold you to regular chatting. There's Edgerrin Cooper, and it's going to be red. Maybe we get Marv. Hey, we did. Call it like I see it. Marvin Harrison Jr. See, this is going to Timothy from X. His first break, he gets the first hit of the break. Congrats, Tim. Or Timothy. Sorry for shortening. Thank you, Brett. Hopefully you're not ice cold tonight. But Brett has them in the second break. All right, can this be... Is it... No, it's just hyper. Okay. Marshawn Nealon. Right there, we're going to get Eric All. Pink. And our patch is going to be Jatavian Sanders, first year fresh, with the neon hyper. It's actually a blue hyper, but the first year fresh is neon. And that is the Panthers getting on the board. What up, DJ? Silver Hollow incoming Byron Murphy, and Marshawn Nealand. So we pulled a base, and then we're going to pull his hollow. 3 left on blaster number 1. It's going to be an insert here. Tyrone Tracy. And CJ Mosley, kind of a weird throwback insert there. 2014 retro. '14 is one of those good years you can go back and rip. It's like super affordable. We did some Prism, I believe. There's McCarthy base. Vikings on the board. And Terrion Arnold with the pink. So one more pack here. I did hit a Rookie Kings, so I did hit 1 case hit. That was out of a Walmart blaster. This is going to be a hollow vet. There's Tory Taylor again, Taylor. And your hollow vet is Jalen Hyatt. But the Rookie Kings I pulled was Jonathan Brooks. So, not a great one. Just a reminder, all cards do ship if you want them. If you don't want your base cards, I'm happy to throw them in the donate bin. If you skunk and you only get base cards and you don't want me to ship, I'll donate them, give you $5 credit for the next break. And I'm happy to ship them as well. None of that matters to me. I'm here for your hobby pleasure. No weird fetishes, though. That's where I draw the line. Chris Braswell. We're going to get a Packer? No, Jordan Travis. I know Fields went there. Do you guys think that Jordan Travis gets any sort of shot? Downtown. Come on. Downtown Charlie Brown. There is Max Melton. And rookie hollow upside down. Signed by the Bucks. Wow, I did not know Michael Pratt was a Buck in this product. So, he has 2 rookie cards this year. He has Packer rookie cards and then a Bucks rookie card. That is interesting. 829. So he didn't even make it to season opener with the Packers, the team that drafted him. Huh. That's kind of interesting. Ooh, give me a JJ right here. Give me a JJ. Give me a JJ. Dallas Turner, no. Still a cool hit. But it's not a JJ. He had an okay starting season. Or rookie season. He didn't get off to the start that, he was pegged to. There's Jonathan Brooks. And insert Jaden Daniels, first one of the night. Rookie recruits. That's going to go to Adam Norton. Base Jaden Daniels insert. 2 blaster packs left. And then we got megas, guys. Don't worry. Encore is a new product this year. It's kind of like an older kind of throwback. It's lower end type stuff, but just affordable, filler for a couple of good autos maybe or something like that. So I'm looking forward to checking it out. Again, I think it's like a mid-season score in terms of like product type, but in pro uniforms, and just again, really affordable. Keep it break cheap. All right, there's LaFu, and this is going to be a Raven, I think. Nate Wiggins. So, skunked on the blasters. We didn't hit anything big. We did get Marv. Marv's nice, and we did get a patch card. That's nice. A couple of base rookies, quarterbacks. But that's it. Let's see if the megas will treat us better. I have not watched any mega openings at all. I don't know if megas have been notably better in the wild. Everything I've seen out there from a buzz perspective has been associated with blasters. So maybe break number 2, we'll have some better blasters. All right, these are going to have green hyper. So there you go, green hyper there. I'm going to get a base card on the back. And I always fan it. You can see the design. That's how I know these are all just base vets. DJ James, and we're going to get a rookie green hyper here. And it is Cooper DeGreen, baby. Cooper DeGene with the green hyper. Nice hit for the Eagles on the board. Megas have been trash, really, Jonathan. That's sad to hear. You know, it doesn't help that these don't even have like an auto or a mem on average anymore. Like they're just nerfing these megas. There's Jonathan Brooks, recruits, Penix, and Cowing. So we get our first Penix of the night. And that goes to James. And then Brooks on the base insert there. Here comes a patch. Trey Benson, Cade Stover. Hollow vet, no, rookie. Cooper DeGene. Same box mojo, so 2 Coops. Very nice. Good start for the Eagles. Patch card is Lad McConkey with the color match hyper. That's going to go to Phil Beck. Nice hit, Phil Beck. One mega break case with 1 downtown. I'm assuming you can hit uptowns in these, right? Like, that would be silly to think not. Oh, it is 1 auto and mem. There it is. Uptowns and downtown dudes, so you can hit all of them. All right, base, Marshawn Lloyd. Hyper, this guy again. He's going to be the troll of the night. Torrey Taylor, already a green velocity and a green hyper. Rakestraw and Spencer Rattler on the base. It's weird, we have an upside down card. That's just kind of vet, but it's just weird that was upside down. And a chain reaction insert for Saquon. And our last one, gonna have another green hyper. And we got the right colors again. There's Anthony Gould on the back. For a JJ, we did it. Let's go. Vikings with the McCarthy hyper. Nice hit. Vikings, again, I think JJ hit last time. Got us on the board. Now that was a good mega. The McCarthy and 2 Coops. Without a case hit, that was a great mega. We'll take that. All right, mega number 2. How many autos did you hit in that one, Jonathan? Just curious what they look like this year in terms of how often they show up. There's going to be Spencer? Nope, Kool-Aid. All right. Malachi, Brendan Rice, and an insert captain in charge. Couple base cards. Patch again. I think we hit 1 auto in all of our megas last year. Devin Leary, Jermaine Burton. Hollow here for Gardner. And McCarthy again. Dallas Turner again. It's the Turner show. It's the Vikings show, honestly. Vikings are not playing around. They came today. Okay, base, Bo Nix shows up. Bo Nix is going to go to D-Book and DJ James. 2 packs left of Optic. Everybody hitting uptowns and downtowns, I'm just like, my expectations are high. Like, I expect to hit one every box. Darius Robinson, Latu, insert, Tutties. A good insert last year that they, for some reason, made non-hollow. I mean, honestly, if that's Uptowns replaced that as a hollow, I'll take it. Quinion and Jalen McMillan in our red. Hey, Michael Penix Jr., we did both megas hit the quarterbacks. So that is a Penix going to James Fitz. Patrick, sorry, I abbreviated your name up there. Very nice hit. 2 megas, 2 quarterbacks. Love that. Love that. No case hits. Now, let's see what Encore does for us. Never ripped it. Never watched a video of it. No idea what to expect. But hopefully something cool. Not one break goes by that I don't knock something over. Here we go. One autograph, 1 mem. Let's take a look at what this has to offer. Again, old Pinnacle look. Pretty old school looking. Paper cards. Once we get a feel for it, we'll fly through them. There's an insert and a rookie, Jonathan Brooks. So yeah, again, I mean, this is an affordable product. It's the only 2 boxes I had. So figure we fire through those and we'll get ready for Optic Hobby, which is incoming. Hey, Kyle Duggar auto for the Patriots. Came out of nowhere. And then an Odunze Blueprints with a Gould base. So Duggar, Patriots on the board. Not numbered. It is numbered out of 71. Don't know how they got that number, but it's out of 71. Nice hit, Brett. PC for you, sir. And it's paper, so I'll throw it in the sleeve. And these are kind of being a pain, so a little bit easier to run it that way. Okay. Orange probably going to be numbered. There's Jalen Polk, base. Our insert is Bryce Young with the Pacific Futures now. And I'm again assuming this is going to be numbered, parallel. David Njoku with the color match for the Browns out of 99. I like that. That's the best version of that card we could have hit. Honestly, it's cleaner looking than Score. Not that it's, you know, again, a huge product or anything, but I'll give it some credit. I don't know if any of you guys have seen any of this stuff or ripped any of it yet. Purple, so that's probably numbered again, parallel. Trotter. Insert, Puka. And our perp, it's going to be the Senator out of 75. Could have been much better. But the Commanders get on the board with the Senator. I was in a huge Deca photo break when it came out, and we randomly got the Commanders, and I was pretty pumped. And up on the screen comes a rookie green shimmer numbered to 12 for the Commanders, and I was sweating, and it was the Senator. There you go, Ryan. I mean, score is traditional. That's the thing. Rookie Aurora Odunze insert. So 2 insert rookies, and they were both Odunzes. Our patch is going to be, shocker, Rome Odunze out of 199 for a little bit of a thick patch. Should have known. Now, will that fit in my top loader? I got the right one. Bears. Odunze. I don't like that. I'll put him up top. He'll go out here, left field. We can still see it. That is right field, by the way. All right. Another insert here. There's Nate Wiggins and Xavier Worthy with the Aura. The first time we got a different rookie other than Odunze in the whole box. Orange again. Bucky there with the base. Michael Penix Jr. with the Pinnacle. And your orange is Gesicki, and you get color match again out of 99. Was that the only 2 teams that have orange? Couple packs left. We already hit an auto and a mem, so that might be the end. But we'll see. Maybe we can be surprised. There is the head-to-head, Giants and Redskins. Always goes to the left team, so that will just go to the left team, which is the Giants. And Newton, base rookie. Here's a silver. That's cool. And that is out of 150 of Jerome Ford. So the Browns hitting the numbered cards. Brett said he wants May. You did get Kyle Duggar. And you haven't seen one May. But he may come in the next break. See what I did there? All right. Here we go. Johnny Wilson, Super Bowl champion. Christian McCaffrey blueprints insert. And these, again, are just all base cards. And our last pack, hopefully a numbered card will be here. Hard to sweat any of these. And there's not going to be a numbered card either. Malik Washington, Michael Irvin, and that is all she wrote for that break. So again, cheap break. We hit a couple of quarterbacks in Optic. That's what we want. Got a vet auto, so meh there. And a couple of nice little patch cards. But all in all, hopefully the second half is a little bit better than that one. So let me clear this and get our second one ready. You guys, stand by. I'll do a quick recap whenever I'm taking it down. All right. So just a recap, we had the Odunze patch. That was out of 199 for the Bears. Senator got up there out of 75, I believe. Jerome Ford out of 150. The orange was out of 99 for Gesicki and Njoku. So a couple of orange teams with the orange parallels. Optic was kind of, up and down for us. I think we had 2 good megas. Dallas Turner and Jatavian Sanders on the patch cards alongside Ladd McConkey. And then we had 2 Coops. That was nice. Dallas Turner pink, Jordan Travis pink, Marvin Harrison Jr. pink. PC team did hit for the Patriots, just wasn't Drake May. It's Kyle Duggar, got a 71 auto. And then we did get 2 quarterbacks, so that's nice on our color there. I'm going to get break number 2 set up. I will reread the teams for break number 2 because there are a few folks that are cycling in and out. And then we'll run it. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, there you go, Nate. Appreciate y'all. We went through that fat pack box quick. That's the end of that. But I never keep these around because I always like to try them out, see if there's any difference, any changes. And I don't know. I shouldn't because it doesn't change. Okay. 2 Megas, 2 Blasters, and an Encore. And we will have an Encore. Oh, man. Why didn't I think of that before? We're having an Encore break for Encore. Maybe I subconsciously thought of that. All right. I'm going to read the teams. How did I end up with Chewy? Let me read the teams and I'll tell you. I'm glad you reminded me. Okay. Anybody who I said 2X, you guys know your 2X. I'm only going to read the changing of the guard. So the Cardinals in this break go to Brett Struve. The Falcons in this break go to Brett Struve. The Bengals in this break go to Brett Struve. You guys sensing a pattern there? He helped close this out. The Broncos in this break go to Brett Struve. The Jaguars in this break go to James Fitzpatrick. The Chiefs in this break go to Brett Struve. And the Commanders in this break go to David Ferreira. All right. Any questions, you guys let me know. And I'm assuming, I don't know. Oh, you're talking about on my eBay. Well, this is a cool card that I pulled. This is like one of my all-time favorite scenes. But, on eBay, that Chewy is really cool. I got that in a lot that I bought. I bought a huge lot of cards like a year and a half ago. And, that was in there. And I like it too much to undersell it. So I've just left it up. Priced as is, because it's really cool. It's an artist render, and it's out of 25. Good luck, y'all. Rams, Giants, Ravens. So, Abraham, you have Ravens. You have Rams. You have Giants, and you have Jets. Is that an Uptown? Hey! Our fat pack's delivered, guys. We got an Uptown and a fat pack. So box break number 2, we get an Uptown in the very first pack. And of all things, it's out of a value pack. There you go, guys. We did it. He said, yeah, I want it. You got it, brother. I'll give it to you. Braylon Trice. And, oh my gosh, Cooper DeJean. Who got the Eagles? Derek Platt. I didn't put your full name. Derek, you got a Little Cooper rainbow working. That's 3 parallels for you tonight. Different parallels. And an Uptown. Let's go, y'all. We're just going to do it right now. We got a whole break ahead of us. I'm not going to sweat this out. Good luck, everybody. There's Latu. There is Gould. Double Colts. I don't think the Colts have an Uptown, so this isn't going to be a Colt. It is the Vikings again. It is not JJ that you were guessing. It is Justin Jefferson. Let's go. Uptown. Justin Jefferson. J-Jets. JJ hits. Fitzpatrick, my man. Good hit. Welcome to the group, dude. Welcome to the group. We're going Uptown. First of the season. First of the year for me. First ever, I should say. Awesome hit, man. Let's go Blasters. Let's go Blasters. I have a feeling we're going to follow up well on this, all right? I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Nice hit, dude. Congrats. Big congrats. I love it here. Ah, I love that, dude. Love, love, love. All right, here we go. Marshawn Nealand. Are these all upside down, or what are we doing here? Yeah, Braylon Trice. These packs are going to be weird, aren't they? And then flipped base. They're going to make me work for it. Yes, sir. You know, if I sweat it, the excitement lingers for so long. Edrin Cooper there. I think we're going to get a vet hollow here. Yeah, Watson. If I sweat it, everybody thinks that they're going to be the one to hit it. You know, that's why the sweat is so nice. Because the entire time, you're not disappointed. You're looking forward, and you know that deep down in your heart of hearts, that card is going to be yours. It's going to hit your team. That's what the sweat's all about. Tyrone Tracy, Ryan Flournoy. But sometimes I like to sweat, and sometimes I'm like, dude, we just started. What are we going to do, sweat this for the rest of the day? So I hope that I can continue to bring more in this break, and we'll sweat the next one. Javon Bullard, chain reaction. We hit that same card last break. Norton said, ugh. AJ Barner. Here comes a vet hollow. Lazard. What do you guys think about the Uptowns? It's just a downtown with flashing lights. Uptown girl. Kamani Vidal. Marshawn Lloyd. And Adonai Mitchell on the Hyper Fresh. Colts on the board. Like, do you guys think they're cheesy? Like, just a ripoff of Downtown? Do you feel like... Because, like, the frequency in which we're seeing them kind of makes it seem like it's satiating that downtown chase without the downtown expenses. But does that, like, devalue the downtown as well? Does it just devalue the uptown ultimately? Like, how do we feel like this is going to be? This is interesting. So we got a pack on the side. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's normal amount of packs. We'll put it on the bottom. Maybe it's got a downtown in it. Hey, I would honestly wait on any of you guys wanting to buy Uptown for PC. I would wait. We're seeing a lot, and so prices might come down. They're already coming down. But we need to kind of figure out where they're going to settle. Because they are really cool. And if you can get it really cool and super affordable, that's winning. There's Gould again. So we've gotten a couple of his parallels today. This is Blaster number 2. Blasters have not been kind to us. Way more common. They'll go way down. Yeah, I agree with that. There's Bo Nix on the throwback and then a Rattler. I do fully agree with that, which is good because they're really cool. And I'm a little bit sad because I don't think there's a Colt Uptown this year. I need to double check that, but I don't think so. Hollow Vet coming. Jawar Jordan and D-Buck. Colts break. Gould again. And I was like, is it going to be Colt? It is Keon Coleman. Theron gets on the board. Uptown from a fat pack, y'all. Uptown from a fat pack. Cade Stover. And can we go quarterback here? No, we went Jawar. All right, blasters were crap for us tonight. We were saved by a freaking cello pack after I just got done talking trash. But hey, I sold every single one of my cello boxes at a huge premium. And I saved only the one for you guys. And I was able to deliver. It is an Uptown, sir. And it is Justin Jefferson. Olave base card. That's right, back card's base. Then we get Blake Corum on the rookie. And I thought we were going to go Penix again. Braylon Trice. I love this insert, by the way. It's not... A hollow would be sick, because it's almost Color Blast-esque. Light it up, Michael Penix. Hollow would be really, really nice. They did a light it up in 2021 that was hollow, and it popped. I really liked it, and they sold really well, too. There's your Penix. It's going to have a patch card here, so potentially no auto. Is that a rookie? I hope that's a rookie. That's the right colors. Can we get Jaden Daniels? Can we get Jaden Daniels here? Oh, we did. We did. Sorry, Adam. I know that's a tough blow. Jaden Daniels hollow for David Ferreira. My man David had a little hiatus from breaking. Reached out to me to help fill a deck a break recently and gets rewarded with an awesome Jaden hollow. Break number 2, better than break number 1. Jatavian Sanders, back-to-back breaks. We get a Jatavian Sanders patch. Adam said I knew it was coming. I kind of did too, dude. We have not hit much Jaden since we pulled that numbered Jaden from Photogenic. Like, literally, I can't tell you what Jaden we've hit since then. I did pull Brett Struve Jaden in his Percy Prism Mega Blaster not long ago. But other than that, we really haven't hit any. Maybe BTJ here would be nice. But it's Mason Smith. David's going to be watching on YouTube, so he doesn't even know yet. He doesn't even know. Braylon Allen. And Jaquan Jackson. And then, Best Tutties. Insert. And our last pack, this was... No, that was the Blaster. It's going to have Hyper... Maybe we'll do Penix again. Theo. Maybe Tip Ryman. So Jaden Hollow was the hit there. Which is fine. We'll take that. But we hit a little bit deeper on the last break. You know, a couple of DeJeans, a couple of patches, stuff like that. This one we're just hitting a little harder. At least the top tier stuff. And, you know, I mean, the hard part about this break is, like, you chase these top-tier teams, which they're getting paid off for the Vikings, but even for you really are chasing the case hit. That's what you're paying for, you know? Like, these inserts and parallels aren't paying for these spots anymore, which is a problem, you know? I mean, I don't like it. That's why I cut back on breaking, but I obviously love what I do. I love getting to spend time here and chit chat and all that stuff. Like, that's super fun to me. So yeah, it's a weird system. Passing grade Penix. So a couple of base inserts of Penix tonight. They didn't have Blazers in football last year, did they? I know they did in basketball. They had Rookie Kings, which they do have that again. And then they had, there was one other one. There's a Caleb base. It's Rookie Kings and why am I blanking? There was another case hit. Michael Mayer. And Highsmith for the Steelers. Nate. Cheap teams hit 2. I like Blazers. Optic basketball might be pretty fun, honestly. I'll probably be buying some of that. Honestly, I need to jump on and go buy some. It's pretty affordable. And I think once people start getting some downtowns, that might go up, that product. Uh-oh. Are we going to do it twice? There's Luke. Are we going to do it twice? Oh my gosh. Dagger. Lightning strike. Thunderbolt. Jaden Daniels. I just say stuff. 2 times Jaden Daniels. Showing up. Adam, I'm so sorry, my guy. I just had to pull these megas in different spots. That's all it would have taken. That's sick. That is sick. Devin Culp and Ray Davis. That's why I don't have the balls to split. I'd have to take both spots because this would piss me off. Not to add salt, Norton. Jalen Polk and Will Reichard. And our final card is a Audric Estime. We got to go to Encore and hope that this can save some folks breaks. Good luck. Yeah, that was super hot. Dude, Brett, if it wasn't for your Percy's, man, you'd be left high and dry. Seriously, if it wasn't for your Percy's, you'd be left high and dry. Yeah, Abraham, it's a weird, honestly, it's a weird landscape. Look at this. Are these? No way. Okay. That's like all 5 base. Head to head and Senate. Orange incoming. Michael Hall. Our Pinnacle is Dak. And our orange is going to be numbered out of 99 for Drake London. I thought maybe that was going to be Michael Penix. Troy Franklin. Lamb. And then base. It's going to be insert here. Jalen Wright. Odunze again. So blueprint in both for Odunze. And an auto of Trey McBride. T. McB. The Cardinals. Struve. The highest paid tight end in history. So, Brett Struve, he may be missing on his Drake Mays, but he has hit both of the autos in both breaks for 2 different teams. Impressive feat. That is numbered out of 199. Gonna get a yellow here. Keon Coleman. Insert is Lamb. And our yellow is Troy Franklin out of 5. Oh my gosh. All that needed to be was a Bo Nix. That's you, Brett Struve. Oh my gosh, if that was Bo Nix, dude. Out of 5 for Troy Franklin. That close. That close to turning things around. Wow. silver and pink here. Thrash. Marv. And our silver's out of 150, Theo Johnson for the Giants. Patch card. Head-to-head, Devin Leary. Patch card's going to be Josh Allen for the Bills. Theron with the Allen. That was out of 199. Three packs left. Yeah, I have a couple of like random top loaders right now that I just worked in. Sometimes I go through and purge a bunch of stuff that's sitting in top loaders that shouldn't be. And I just upcycle. These cards are so tight in here, it's just kind of a pain to rip it the other way. Silver again. Rakestraw. Brooks. Out of 150, Matt Milano. For the Bills again. And you're going to get another black one there. That's the only two I had. Last pack. We finished weak on our last pack last time. Hard to imagine much different here. Chop. Jordan Love. And that is it. All she wrote there. Well, that was a better break than the first. Two Jaden Daniels, the only quarterback to hit. The first one we had two quarterbacks hit. And then we did go uptown. Vikings hit in both breaks. One of the few teams that hit in both breaks. Yeah. Not bad at all. Again, cheaper break. Obviously, the quarterback teams are always going to be expensive, so that's the hardest part. Everybody else super affordable, and a couple of random hits in there. Let's do a quick recap what we got here. Out of 199, the patch for Josh Allen. Bills hit a couple of times with the Milano out of 150 and a Keon Coleman. Falcons didn't hit what they needed. They had a couple of base rookies and then base Michael Penix and then this Drake London out of 99. Colts had a lot of color, including the Adonai Mitchell patch, Jatavian Sanders patch. Same one came in both breaks. Theo Johnson rookie out of 150. I think that was the only rookie numbered we got, except for this one, the Troy Franklin out of 5 with that highlighter yellow. Steelers got a patch card as well. Cooper had a full rainbow coming out of this thing. Trey McBride out of 199 auto. Brett Struve sweeps the autos. And then the creme de la creme right here, y'all. 2 Jaden Daniels and a Justin Jefferson uptown. Couldn't get better than that. Nice break. Nice break. Fun stuff. The next stuff I throw up will be sometime next week. And I think it's going to be Optic Hobby. I'm not 100% certain on that. I might do something before then. But I definitely have a bunch of Optic Hobby coming. And I'm looking forward to getting into some of that with you guys. Appreciate everybody hanging tonight, jumping in back-to-back nights and stuff like that. Filling a double break. That was really, really fun. Really, really awesome.